Welcome back to Razmafzar channel. Today I'm going to show you different bow grasps, and these bow grasps are 5 and with the drawing techniques, which is Borutkesh, which is moustache draw. The moustache draw is that you need to hold, okay, as we know, everything is in line, in one line, and the moustache draw, when you have this here, it comes to your mustache. Meaning, I'm not going to release it, I'm going just to show it to you. For example, once I have my arrow which comes here and I want to draw it, so I have it here, just very simple. I bring it here up to here. You see, this is in the line of my mustache. And then the next thing, which, okay, this mustache draw is going to be the most important one for the third level. We have other draws which are not relevant as for the moment, but what is relevant that we are going to do is that we are going to do, now my cameraman can zoom. The first one, the first bow grasp is qabze-ye changal. For qabze-ye changal, we have here these 3 which hold the bow grip tight, and then these ones, these are like, we call it like doshach. These are always not tight, and this one comes here, you see my index finger, and this one here. So you see, this is changal or changal, hawk's claw grasp, and once the arrow comes here, you see how the arrow moves. In qabze-ye khandan, I do it this way. You see there is an opening here, which means open grasp, and it should look up, sorry, this should be an open grasp or laughing grasp. In Sassanid plates, we see that they do it also this way, you see. So they can open grasp is also known as Bahram grasps, or King Bahram of Sassanid king. Another one which we are going to have is qabze-ye morabba, which is a square grip. In a square grip, you close this one as well, and this one is like here, looks up a bit, and this one is used as majra or duct. In qabze-ye in qabze-ye shirdast, we close all of them and put this thumb here, which is used as the beginner's grasp. Shirdast, lion's grasp, which is also known as if you're holding a club, which is not recommended that much. And then we have then qabze-ye modavvar. Modavvar again is like this. Morabba was like this. Modavvar, you turn your hand like this. Surely you're going to find, as is the case with me, as is the case with any archer, 1 or 2 of these grasps are going to fit you better. It is like, as I mentioned in wrestling, some wrestling techniques just fit your physique better, and then you master them. It's like kicking. Some kicks fit your body type better, or some punches. It's the same with shamshir, with sword, with spear, neyze, with anything. So some techniques fit you better. So all these things in Razmafzar are presented, and you need just to pass the different levels to know and show all of them. And you don't be disappointed if you are going to master some of them much better than the other. And these are going to make your individual style of fighting, no matter if you fight empty-handed or you fight with weapons. Everyone has to find her or his own way in fighting. So let's go and start with the whole video. As mentioned before, I'm going to show you the techniques, some archery techniques. These techniques are not just from top of my head. These are all in Persian manuals on archery, manuscripts on archery. As you know, I have translated 8 of them and annotated them, and my good friend Beat also helped to annotate them, added his comments on that, and I published 4 of them in my book, Persian Archery and Swordsmanship, and the rest of them are published in academic peer-reviewed journals. Soon we are going to publish a book on Persian archery. So this is going to be for the 3rd level of Razmafzar. For the 3rd level of Razmafzar, as shown before, we are going to use this lock, thumb lock. I'm going to use thumb ring made of bronze, made by Martin Gröver. First, as mentioned before, qabze-ye changal baz, which is hawk's claw grasp, and Borutkesh, which is a moustache draw. So we are going to use the amorin bow, and this is the amorin bow. And as you know, the tarkesh and kamandan, quiver and bow case are made by Beat Dwyer, my friend and also a research team member of Razmafzar, who is an expert archer. So I'm going to show this to you, and so let's go ahead. So this, I take it. In order to do this, what I'm going to do is there are different stances. We are going to use first of all parallel stance. In Persian manuals sometimes you just change, but we use the parallel and the parallel stance, and then I get the bow, and what I'm going to do, so I'm going to knock the arrow, bring it here, and I close these hands. This is Borutkesh, and then let it go. Then I use another one, a bigger arrow, and then I'm going to put it there again and hold it. I continue with this. So the legs are parallel, as I mentioned, and I pull it on my moustache. Try to use my back as far as possible. Okay, now I'm going to do to change the qabze. That means that I'm going to change my qabze-ye changal باز یا changal باز. I'm going to change it into the qabze-ye khandan. Qabze-ye khandan means open grip or laughing grip, like the lips which open. If you see, I mean, the interpretations from explanations in Persian archery manuals we have is, as you can see before, that these three fingers which are holding the grip hard, in spite of changal baz where you put and place it here, you place it on the back of the bow grip, you just have an opening here like this. You see Sassanids, possibly because they call also about qabze bahrami, and which is qabze khandan, they hold it like this. Possibly it's another variations of bahram, qabze khandan or open grip. So I'm going to do this qabze bahrami or open grip, and I will keep this. The other one I'm going to keep this as usual, Borutkesh. Now, if you ask me about the difference between qabze-ye khandan and changal boz or changal boz, in changal boz or changal boz, as you know, your thumb is away and your majra or the duct for your arrow is the back. Once you have qabze-ye khandan, which there is an opening here, and you have your thumb here, the whole thumb acts as a, in my feeling, the way I feel it, like a duct. So if you're not careful, your arrow can fly higher. So you need to. But another good thing is you can use your thumb as an indicator for hitting your target. Whatever as it is, as in any kind of swordsmanship, mace, closed fight, wrestling, boxing, punching, kicking, or whatever. Not every technique is designed for every human being. So you need to look what technique fits you best. So these are these two, and I'm going now to show you the other variations. So now I'm going to show you the third variation, which is qabze-ye morabba. Morabba means square grip, which is also for the third level of Razmafzar. And the drawing technique, I'm going to use Borutkesh again. So here there is no opening, you see, and then this thumb is a bit raised, and then this is a square grip, which also serves as majra. So I'm going to use this, and then we're going to see how this one works for me. Each one of them behaves differently when you use a different bow grip. The next I'm going to show you qabze-ye qabze-ye shirdast. Qabze-ye shirdast is mentioned in some Persian manuals, and they say it's a beginner grip because you hold the bow grip like as if you're holding a stick, a club, meaning that your finger, your thumb, is not acting as a duct. You just hold with 4 fingers, but in contrast to the others, which you raise your thumb, they just hold it like this, as if you're holding a club, like we hold a club like that, right? So this is a beginner one. I'm going to shoot with it and see how my fingers, my hand, my body feels when I use this one. And the last grasp is qabze-ye modavvar, or rounded grasp. The rounded grasp is that you turn your hand as Beat suggested and raise your thumb. I'm going to do this. This is somehow difficult to practice. I try to do my best. And this is what we're going to do. Well, thank you for watching this video. As I mentioned before, so you saw that you have this Borutkesh, which is the moustache throw. You have 5 bow grasps, which was hog's claw grasp, and this was qabze-ye changal baz or changal baz. We had qabze-ye bahrami or khandan, open grasp. We had qabze-ye morabba or square grasp. We had qabze-ye shirdast or this qabze-ye shirdast or qabze-ye lion's grasp, and we had qabze-ye modavvar or rounded grasp, and then we did it with Borutkesh. Important thing for releasing is just I mentioned in other videos that you just close these 3, right, and hold this here, and if you my cameraman zooms, you see this is the way it is going to be done. And then you relax and you open with your muscles in your back. You open, you draw, and then you let it open like in miniatures. Your hand comes up like in Persian miniatures. Thank you for watching this video, and see you soon. For more information on Persian archery, see my book Persian Archery and Swordsmanship.